BCM or Bravo Company has made a name for high quality AR-15 parts. And one of BCM's most famous advances is with the BCM Gunfighter Charging Handle. Most of your high-end shooters, your competitive shooters, a lot of your military and law enforcement, if they're really looking for the best, they go for the BCM Gunfighter Charging Handle. For a long time, I've added a lot of different parts to my rifle, but that is one area which I have neglected. And so we're going to look at reasons why the BCM Gunfighter Charging Handle, to me, is one of the best on the market, if not the best. Each model for the BCM has a different modification. The small latch is mod 5, medium latch mod 4, large latch mod 3. And then we have the ambidextrous model. And this is actually the medium size on both sides. And so this is actually considered the mod 44. 4 for the medium and then 4 on the other side. Here on the ambi latch, of course, you can grab it from this side. When you manipulate the left, it actually works both. And this will make the latch move. Of course, the largest latch will have a wider pad, but this still gives you a lot of meat right here, very similar to the beginning of the pad here. And the medium is just a variation of the large. These are all made in the United States, even has the American flag. This is the 5.56 model, and they do make a 308 as well. Now, a part is only as strong as its weakest link, and this is the roll pin that holds the latch onto the charging handle. And so putting excess pressure on your roll pin can be a recipe for disaster. Your standard charging handle has an open slot at the back, and this just allows the latch to come all the way to the rear of the back of the latch. On the BCM, there is no slot. It actually bottoms out at the back of the T-handle. And what this does, it causes less wear on the roll pin. Your standard Milspec latch is here on the left. A very flat surface at the top. Here we see on the BCM we have 3 contact points. This is going to help bottom out to the back of the T-handle on your charging handle. One of the things about the standard latch is that there is no stop. So the latch goes as far to the rear as possible, and that's going to add pressure to your roll pin. Here with the back of the latch, you're going to get a constant surfacing here, and then it's going to do it again here, and then in the center it's going to ride to the center. So this is going to help give you much more consistency at the back of the charging handle. On the standard latch, as it's pulled back, all the pressure is on the roll pin. Even here, there's nothing stopping it other than the spring. So this is going to add a lot of tension to that little roll pin. Here on the BCM, you have solid contact. You can feel it stop, and so that gives you a backstop. And that's going to, again, take away that tension. The standard latch has a smooth surface on the back, where the BCM has this support right here with your spring. Again, this is going to aid in taking the pressure off of that roll pin. Of course, the Milspec latch is very thin, and you can see that the BCM has a wider pad. This is going to be much easier to grab hold of. If you've ever been into training classes, competitive shooting, or actual combat, grabbing this latch can be very painful to the hand. The wider pad is going to even out the pressure. On the Milspec charging handle, it's a flat surface. Here on the BCM charging handle, you have a raised surface. Here we can pull our latch back, slams forward. Here we can see the difference between the upper and the charging handle. Here with the BCM, you have this raised lip. When it slams forward, you're going to have a little more support to the charging handle, and this is going to really help with stability. Your Milspec charging handle has just a small latch. You can get aftermarket latches like this one, which is also ambidextrous here. It's a larger latch, especially with optics, but it's going to really help grab hold of your charging handle to pull it back. Here we have a Badger Tactical, and this one pulls back. This has been a really good standby for a long time. It still has the open back. It still will put a lot of pressure on your roll pin, as all of these will. One of the things about having this extended latch is it really helps to get hold of the latch. On the other hand, these can catch if you're not careful. Now, because these were designed to be 2-fingered pull, strong hand like this, using the weak hand on one side actually would cause excessive wear on this side of the charging handle. Here you can see the aluminum coming through the anodizing right here where it's been manipulated. On the other side, very clean, no marks. Here again you can see a well-used charging handle and the excessive wear on one side, very little wear on the other. Okay, one of the big problems with having an extended charging handle is that you're actually causing more wear on the side of the charging handle, because this is adding more tension to the right side of the receiver. With the BCM charging handle, it's a smoother system. I'm telling you guys, it's just amazing how much difference it makes. It doesn't bottom out. It doesn't ride so close. You can feel the difference. The efficiency is definitely greater. Of course, the larger the latch that you have on the side, the more wear you're going to get regardless, even with the BCM, because it inherently is going to pull a little bit more. But it's still going to be a lot less wear than you're getting with your traditional system. Your charging handle fits over the top of your gas key and it rests right on that small ledge. So when in place, you're pulling back. If there's any kind of torquing, you can see that that could possibly cause issues with your gas key. Pulling back, and if it's canting in any direction, it could add wear not only to your gas key but also to your bolt carrier. Now, because there are so many different manufacturers for AR-15 parts, you're going to get different tolerances in certain places. And if you'll look right here at this charging handle, what meets up to the back of the upper receiver, you can see it's this area right here and right here. On the BCM on top, you have a much larger space right here, an area. Here it's more sharp. You can see that it's already started to wear on this charging handle. This is going to give you a little bit more surface area. When it impacts the back of your upper receiver, it's going to spread that out just a little bit. And of course that is on both sides of the charging handle. But other charging handles that I had were different widths. Here we have 3 different charging handles. The BCM here is still just a slight bit larger surface area than the other 2. Even some of the other dimensions on the charging handle vary from charging handle to charging handle. That's one of the things though that really impresses me about the BCM, is that when you buy it, you know what you're getting. A lot of times people will go out and buy a generic charging handle or a supposed Milspec charging handle. You don't really know what you're getting. Now, the BCM Gunfighter is in conjunction with the Voltor weapon systems, and this is a patent with Voltor. They are made out of 7075 T6 aluminum, which a good quality upper and lower receiver should be made out of that aluminum alloy. These are hard anodized finish to Milspec. They have extruded latches. So all quality products, all the dimensions are specific. It's a very well-made piece. These run about $45 a piece on the Bravo Company USA website. The Ambi Model 44 runs $69.95. And these are made right here in the USA. They're available at Bravo Company USA. Of course, that is BCM. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. The large Ambi, the Model 44 runs $64. This is a tremendous upgrade. I'll say it like that. Oh yeah. I like that.